when they, you know, I have a phobia. It's a phobia of those professors at Lee University. I was playing. They do seem kind of bigger and badder than they should sometimes, though, because they have the power of life and death in your grades. Yeah, and then I told Linda, I said, I took humanities, and I'm taking science, I'm taking physics, I'm taking psychologies. I said, but the one that I really dread is taking theology. And I'm in one of these senior theology courses, and in the senior theology course, here's the kicker, is I told Linda, I said, all these other tests I've had have been multiple guess and true or false. I call it multiple guess, not multiple choice. I said, but a theology test, unless he's different, all my theology teachers always had a bunch of essay questions.
That's what I was going to say.
And you can take an essay question, and they can take an essay question, they can give you full credit or partial credit. And you got to really, I can spread it on thick and it still not count. I can put a few words in it counts. And so, sure enough, I had 1 hour to complete the test, and I had, it weren't multiple guess. It was the box drop down. They give you the answer, and the box drop down with 5 possible answers. Okay, so here we go. And then there was about 7 essay questions. And so here are those essay questions, and I just couldn't believe it. And I told my wife when I got through, I said, I can't believe it. I mean, I just made 4 100s in this class. He got to throw a test on me. And bam! So I wrote a letter to him. I wrote an email to him. I said, I'm sorry, man. I said, my mind went in, because I just left Jason. I said, Jason didn't think he was going to live through the night. He did. And my mother-in-law and father-in-law, and my dad, and then there was some other stuff that we were praying about for other people. And I just wrote and said, look, I'm not making excuses. I'm just telling you, my plate's full. And I thought I could go ahead and do this quickly so I could be with Jason tomorrow when they pull the plug. I wanted to be there when they pulled the plug. And he wrote back and said, when he said, Brother David, I said, praise God. Brother David. Not, yeah, son, student. It was Brother David. I like that because I'm going to a Christian college. And he said, Brother David, some of my professors ain't done that. They have not done that at all. You know, he said, I understand. He says, don't worry, there's going to be a lot more tests.
A lot more opportunities.
And he said, there'll be a lot more opportunities to make up that grade. I said, thank you. So I don't know if he was trying to cheer me up or finish tearing me down. I don't know. But look, God's good. God's good, God is good, God is good. And just remember this when you go through the hard times. Do you know it's almost impossible to climb a smooth mountain?
Yeah.
The steeper it is, the steeper it is, the more obstacles you need in order to climb the mountain. So when you're getting obstacles left, right, just remember you're climbing a steep mountain. You don't even realize how steep it is till you get on top. Okay? And also remember this. Calm waters never makes a powerful sailor. And we got a Marine sitting back there, and we got 2 Army guys right here. And when y'all were in boot camp, they put you through it. But y'all were different guys. You felt like you could handle a whole lot more when you got out of boot camp than you were in boot camp, didn't you?
I know what they told some of those guys I was in boot camp. We had a bunch of guys from New York, from that area, and they said, you have learned a whole lot about hand-to-hand combat. Said, but don't think you've learned enough that you can't go back up there and somebody beat you to death with a piece of chain while you standing there with your hands going, ah!
It's like, what was the 3 Musketeers? The movie 3 Musketeers? They got it from Disney. The guy goes up and goes, ah! He's doing like all, and the Musketeers goes, ah! And takes the gun and goes, boom. If you haven't seen, if you like 3 Musketeers is supposed to be a funny movie anyway. The guy Dukakis, or well, not Dukakis, he's a politician. But the guy that wrote it, yeah, but he wrote that, and he wrote The Man in the Iron Mask, which is a serious one. Yeah. And he wrote 3 Musketeers, 4 Musketeers. If you want to see a really good movie, no matter what age you get it at, but especially if you get the Disney version with Charlie Sheen and them guys, you will see an awesome, awesome rendition. Plus, it is so funny. They put so much fun in it. It's just amazing. It's almost like the one that Frederick Marx did. It was really funny too. You know, I think Gene Kelly did one too. But they were funny too, but not as funny. I mean, not as fun, not funny, fun as this one was. Matter of fact, I got watching. I didn't ever get up. I don't do anything. I sat there and watch that movie because it was just one of those movies that kept you drawn. Okay. Any more questions about God? There's plenty of questions about God. But anybody? This, because I can't answer all your questions about God. Not at all.
I got a comment. When you said, now we could, you just said this at the end, now we could take this and could argue with someone.
Well, not necessarily argue, but yeah.
Or somewhere along the line in my teaching, I've been taught not to argue the Bible because it proves itself.
No, but they
the Holy
didn't.
Spirit will.
You're correct. Not argue. This is there as your guide for information.
Refer to.
Right. Don't argue people. The Bible says, don't argue with a fool.
Right.
Okay? And a fool does not necessarily mean somebody's stupid. It can mean somebody's trying to make fun of God.
Right.
Because Jesus didn't. They tried to argue. They tried to make Jesus look stupid. And Jesus, I'm not arguing with him. He knows I want them to argue with me. And so, and just like that I told you about that teenager that was cussing me so bad and doing all, saying the Lord's name and cussing, the Lord's name and cussing. And the next week I went back and Doug and I went back in the Jubies and I went right straight up to his cell. I went up to his cell. He was a totally different young man. The only thing I told him, I don't know exactly what happened. I kind of think I know what happened. Either it was peer pressure. I know it was God, number one, like I told Doug. God, number one. But I don't know whether he used peer pressure or a combination. Peer pressure, the guards hearing him, and they get him, or just pure out Holy Ghost conviction, because there was another guy who called himself Lucifer. They told me that he was taken out immediately. After he cussed me that night, they come and took him immediately to behavioral management. Immediately, just come and took him, because they could hear us when we're in there. And so, I'm not sure, but this young man was entirely different. He was humble, and he was a whole lot different. I even asked him, I said, "You all right?" You gonna be okay? He said, "Yeah, I'm gonna be all right." And I said, and I told him, I said, "And by the way, we do love you. We believe in you." I said, "I believe in you so much." I said, "I got a mother-in-law and a father-in-law that both had heart attacks, and we're watching him 24/7. And my dad's had a stroke. I'm not watching him, but I'm not keeping up with him. And we got a bunch of other stuff going on." And I said, "I could be there tonight, but instead of being there, I'm here with you." And he started, tears in his eyes. I said, "So that shows you how much I love you, and think about what can be done, or what y'all can do." And so, again, I didn't argue with him, but I did tell him this when I left. The Bible says don't argue with a fool. Or don't answer a fool in his folly is what it says.
It gives you the creeps sometimes. I wonder, just one time since I've been on, I was in a cell block one night, and something was going on over out of my sight. I don't know what it was. But I know when I came out of that cell block, 2 guards went in that cell block and brought a guy out. And I said, "What's going on?" They said, "You really don't know." No, right now. So they carried him somewhere, but I don't know what his plans were over there, but my sidekick, Tonto, was right with me, I guess. I don't know what he had planned, but...
Well, I've had times where I had to stand up against the wall, put my back against the wall. But that's okay. What I'm saying is that I don't argue with them, but when they want the explanation...
Right, that's what I was getting at.
This is for explaining. And all that stuff I give you about God is, I give it to you instead of just letting you write it all down. I give it to you so you got it. You put it in a little notebook, you got it. And if somebody wants to know something, then you've got, see, y'all knew Sunday that I wasn't making cookies with that mess.
Wait a minute, you had told me before you were going to make cookies.
I had homemade cookies already made. The point I'm trying to make is, y'all saw all that mess, and when I threw the eggshells in there, you knew y'all were going to make eggs when you make cookies. And who would have eaten a cookie after I put all that junk in it? But what I'm trying to make is though,
Possums wouldn't even eat it.
yeah, possums wouldn't even eat it. They eat anything.
You'd eat some of that stuff, Bubba.
The raccoon come up to it and then wash its hands. The raccoon come to it and along the way, wash his hands up.
If you eat somebody that's still chewable, I bet you got some kind of plugged up by Tuesday.
What I was going to say is though, this is there so you can help people.
Right.
Because some people need some explanation. Somebody comes up to you and says, "Can you explain it to me?" Just explain it. Well, okay, let's see. You go, wait a minute, yeah, I can explain it to you. Hold on, look at this. And if somebody calls you on the phone, just get your book out. Start going back and forth through it. Okay, here it is. It's a whole lot better. So it's not arguing. I found out a long time ago arguing doesn't win. No, but I found a long time ago too but see, this is called apologetics. Apologetics. An apologist is somebody who actually takes the Word of God and they actually take the Word of God and break it down and give it to you in such a way that you can't help but understand what they're trying to say. An evangelist may come in here and throw some stuff, and y'all get all excited, I get all excited, they go out, and then y'all go, "What do you mean by that?" But a pastor comes in here, he's an apologist. I do evangelist too, but I'm an apologist. I explain it. All right? That's the difference. If I go somewhere and preach a revival, it's a whole different thing. If I'm doing this, I'm not apologizing. I'm giving it in a way that you can understand it. So you can take it and give it to other people. Plus, it makes you stronger.
My algebra teacher was evidently an evangelist, because he didn't ever apologize anything.
The best example of relationships when you follow the Son and Holy Ghost that I have run across is in the book The Shack by Paul Young.
And that movie's out.
It's great. It's tremendous.
Well, go ahead.
It's half as good as the book is.
Well, go ahead and tell us.
The book is good, I read it.
Don't see the movie. Huh?
Well, we know who the Shack is. We know who. Go ahead.
He's that basketball player. No, I knew that.
But in The Shack is the fellow goes in to God in a shack that's everything is beautiful, growing, real nice.
Mm-hmm.
And God is a fat black woman. And Jesus is there, and Jesus is kind of homely.
You know, personification.
And the Holy Ghost is a girl.
Mm-hmm.
And the interaction they have between each other and with this individual. And then at the end of it, he finds out, because he spent 3 days there. At the end of it, he finds out he was in an accident. He'd been in the hospital for about 4 hours.
Ah.
Some people might have trouble believing that, but God can stop time.
He already did. See something to think about, but you got to think about something. Now think about this very carefully. When Joshua said, "Sun, stand still," and he had another day, or had a 12 hours, and he stopped the sun in the sky, so that he had plenty more time to fight the battle. The sun wasn't what stopped. The earth stopped spinning. And if the earth stops spinning, what happens to us? We go out into outer space. There's all kinds of things because the earth's spinning. There's so many physics involved in the earth spinning, what it does. And so for that sun to stand still did not mean the sun stopped, the earth stopped. Wow. So all those dynamic laws of physics were all. That's how powerful God is. Wow.
What happens if the earth spins reverse? Do we just like go down?
According to Superman, everything goes backwards.
If the earth spins in reverse, then the water in a commode goes out that way instead of the...
No, we're talking about the equator now. All right. Our hearts and minds clear?
Yes, sir.
Brother Benny. No, excuse me, Brother Doug. I got you Sunday. Matter of fact, y'all didn't know who was going to pray. I thought
You didn't either until you got back to church and said, "Well, I better give him a mic."